You need to come give me that dick. He wanna hit from the back cause I'm thick. I like to fuck on him when I get lit. Yeah, tell me this picture the shit. Hey, oh, he's so thirsty. Ride that dick like a horsey. He said, are you tired? I look back like, boy, let's have a sex talk. Wanna see your body take your clothes off. I'm just quick, keep your lips off. Rock that shit till you blast off. Yeah, let's have a sex talk. Got a big boy, then pull it out. You make it feel like the first time. How we tired to wear it out. Get up on the bed, ride it to the tip top. He like it doggy style, cause I make that ass pop. Don't wanna be, cause I got that drip drop. This bitch still fucking like a robot. Hey, let's have sex talk. Hey, your body take your clothes off. I'm just squeaky good. Welcome back to another week of Lowkeygrownpodcast. It's Tam,
Jazz,
and Rach, and here we do grown shit on the lowest key.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, guys?
We are back with another special guest this week. Mm-hmm. We got Miss Dakota in the building.
Hey. All right, so guys, how are your weekends?
This is our weekend, so we're recording a little early because technically when this episode drop, we're going to be in the Bahamas. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe not yet, but on our way.
On the way.
Right, so we're recording early, so we right in the middle of the weekend, and I ain't doing shit.
Right. So, I guess, do we got anything to talk about before?
Because we don't got, we just recorded, so ain't nothing else going on.
No.
Okay, we can go straight to Tan's fave.
I don't even have that, so.
Here you go.
Y'all get on
I haven't had time to prepare.
I don't understand how you don't have time.
I've been busy.
Okay, honey.
I work.
Everyone's busy.
3
Everyone
jobs.
works. Okay. You find time to do what you want.
So you need to come up with
I ain't got
Come on with your fave right now.
We just
right
go
now
to the main topic because I ain't got nothing for real.
Well, go and share your adulting tip with them.
Okay, the adulting tip for this week is it's from a tweet from somebody on Twitter. I don't know. It says, applying for jobs I ain't qualified for all year long. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the call. Favor ain't fair.
Okay.
And that stuck out to me because, I'm finna apply for all these jobs. 6 figures, even though, I only got a bachelor's. So.
Okay. So, when you applying for jobs that you're not qualified for.
Who says?
When they search and they see that you don't meet the minimum
Who
requirements. You did.
You can still get that job.
Not always.
Sometimes you gotta know somebody.
You just gotta somebody take your chance.
Yeah, if you know somebody, but if you just on some bullshit, they ain't gonna pull your
Take your chance.
I mean, I guess you don't got nothing to lose but time.
Exactly.
Right. Did you spend filling out this
You probably ain't doing nothing else anyway.
Shit, I don't even want to apply for jobs that I am qualified for.
Why?
It just takes too much time. It just takes too much time. I don't like it. I don't like upload my whole resume.
Well, do you want to stay at the same job forever?
Of course not.
But then you gotta apply.
But I also don't want to work at a job that I gotta apply for.
Nigga,
I want to work for myself.
Okay.
So that'll be a job that I don't gotta apply for.
Okay. That's a different way to look at it. For sure.
Okay. That's it.
Who you asking?
It's on you.
Okay, so guess we'll jump into the main topic. Today we have DakotaEpic. You wanna introduce myself? Yeah.
I'm DakotaEpic, a designer.
Speak right here.
What a bit. Okay. I'm a designer, a boutique owner. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Memphis. My favorite color is pink.
Okay.
Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about being LGBT in the LGBT community and being trans. So, first question: what part of the LGBTQ, all the extras, do you identify with?
T as in transgender.
Okay.
And Q sometimes.
Okay. So Q is
questionable.
Okay.
You still don't know what you is, but you fall somewhere in the line.
Okay.
Oh.
And I think that's an interesting thing about it too. Is that a lot of people like they feel like they kind of have to go with one thing.
No, you don't have to go with anything.
Yeah,
Q
like you can
leaves
just
you the room to do whatever you want to do.
Right.
So what's the difference in that and like the P? I think it's the P. It's
pansexual.
Pansexual. I don't.
Uh,
It's so many different
yeah,
titles. I think. I don't know.
because I think the pansexual like you just like everybody.
You like
or
everybody.
anybody.
Yeah.
What Q is if you don't know what you like.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a question like you don't know. You just try everything or whatever. You really don't know what you like, so that leaves you room to find out.
Okay. So when did you know you were gay?
Like 3.
Okay. How did you know at 3? Like, what
You
was
can
it?
ask 10. I always been feminine. I always been flamboyant. I always like girl things. I never attracted to any male things whatsoever. We play with dolls.
Yeah.
And they tried to make me go outside. I don't like going outside. I don't like doing anything masculine. It's dolls and learning dance routines was it for me. Then I knew something was wrong because all the other boys was doing other stuff and I would be with Tan and her sister, so I knew that something wasn't right.
Yeah.
So
And like we always knew, so it's just like you
yeah.
know, ain't no way around it. So
Yeah. So do you feel like people made you feel uncomfortable as a child? Like, did they try to force you to do the boy thing?
They
or?
tried, but it never would work.
Yeah.
It would never work. They tried to put me outside. They tried to make me go play basketball, and I would cry.
Yeah,
cry.
so they'd just be
And
like,
so
all right,
then-
just stay there.
And then my grandma would be like, leave him alone. Or Tam mama would be like, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Y'all leave him alone. So
Yeah.
other than that, they tried, but it just didn't work. So
Yeah. So I guess saying that, like your family kind of already knew. So like, how did you like come out to them?
I really didn't come out.
Yeah.
It kind of was already known.
Yeah.
But the situation happened. I got caught with a boy in the house. So it kind of was like,
What?
I was
Hold on, tell
forced.
the story.
I was seeing this guy, and
How old were you?
I think I was like 15.
no, how old was he? This
He was a little older.
how much older?
he was like 18. I was like 15.
Okay.
And he was in my room, and I thought I closed my door. My mom ended up going to my room because she thought I had some in my room. He was in the closet, and I ain't had no choice. I mean, what could I say?
Right.
He was in my closet in his drawers, so.
So what your mama do?
She was just mad. She was just first she was mad because I had a boy in the house, and then he had hair at the time, so she was like, she just was wishing and praying that it was a girl because he had a whole lot of hair. She was just really, really mad because I disrespected her house, but like and we just went at it for like 2 weeks. I mean, edit. So then after the 2 weeks, I think she just accepted it and it was just like, hey.
Right.
This is what it is. Just respect my house. That was her big thing. But right after that, I ended up moving in with him. So it really wasn't nothing. she
Okay,
could
grown.
say. Yeah. So that's how that happened.
Were you raised in a single parent home or both of your parents was there?
I had a stepdad, so
Okay.
I can say both.
So what was your stepdad's reaction to the house?
He didn't care.
Yeah.
Rico, he didn't care. He just long story about his thing was I don't want nobody to mess with you.
Right.
My mom was the one that had the big issue. Rico, he didn't care about nothing. Long as nobody mess with me. Because it was already. He was looking at her like, why are you so mad? We seen this coming. We knew this.
But I guess that was just like confirmation.
Yeah.
Like when you catch somebody, it's just like, okay,
It's
for real,
smack
it's
dab.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's how they went.
Yeah.
What about your brothers?
My brothers, they don't care.
How many brothers you have?
I have 4.
Alright.
I'm the oldest of 5.
You the oldest.
I'm the
I got a lot
oldest of 5. I'm the oldest of 5. They don't care. They treat me like they sister. You can't talk about me. You can't say nothing to me. They overprotective. They treat me like I'm the youngest. So they never had an issue. They accept whatever, do whatever for me. They never had an issue.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Who was the hardest person for you to tell, like in family or friend wise?
The hardest. I don't think I had a hardest. I don't think my mama, because you know how my mama is. I think my mama was, because my mama is very tough. And she shows no emotion.
Yeah.
And she can get very evil. And her mouth can get very foul.
And both of y'all.
Yeah, and I'm the same
same
way.
way.
So I think it was hard. Like them 2 weeks, it was like hell.
And so, but at that point, was your mom like, okay, was that confirmation to her like that you were gay or that you were trans?
She knew it was more.
Okay.
And Because she said something to the effect of, her saying, well, I don't care about you being gay, just don't be a girl. So
Because you were still dressing like a boy.
I was still dressed like a boy. Like, she was like, okay, cool. Like, I just wear baggy pants, Jordans every week. I made sure that, okay, let me just make this transition from being gay easy as possible.
Right.
I still want to give y'all Deontay, but I still like boys. But when she said that, they kind of destroyed something in me because I knew it was something more. It wasn't just, I'm not just gay, I want to be a girl. So when she said, as long as you're gay, I just don't want you to be a girl, they kind of put me back in the closet because it was more to me being gay, but she didn't know that. But when she said that, it kind of like, I'm back in the closet.
Right.
So when I came out, I really didn't come out.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seemed like you had to come out again.
Yeah, I was still hiding. So that's how that happened, as far as her.
Right. What was the time frame between like when you came out as gay and then you came out as
I came out as gay. I've been out since I was 15. So it's 10 years I've been out. I want to say I started dressing up. That was like my 10th grade year, so I started dressing up. Going into the 11th grade, so I'm going to say like 17. That's when I started wearing leggings and experimenting with coloring my hair and just being very flamboyant. And, experience with lipstick and makeup and all that type of stuff. So I think like 17 years old when I started making the steps of becoming a girl, doing girl things.
Right.
Okay.
So I think the transition. Because before that, it was strictly boy clothes. Strictly boy clothes. Nothing was tight. Nothing feminine. I didn't talk because I wanted to control that you weren't able to tell that I was gay. So I made sure I was very quiet. I made sure I didn't pick up my hands and do anything just to control people saying something to me or making me feel any type of way what I was already dealing with at home. So I kind of just shut myself in a box. Yeah. And I know I did that for like 3 years. So I think that's pretty much like 3 years.
Was that your first experience with a man? Like when you got
No,
out?
my first experience was like when I was 5.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was molested, so I kind of knew how to do sex already. So that was forced upon me. So doing sex acts was kind of something I was used to. And I always say that I feel like sex is always going to be a part of me because it's something I was so introduced to so early and something that made me feel important. And I know that sounds bad, but sex always made me feel important because I was always chosen when it came to sexual activities. Even as an adult now, guys always choose me for a sexual fantasy. And even when I was younger, when I was getting molested, he always chose me out of all the other kids.
Right.
So I always said that sex is what's thrown on to me, and it's like something like this. So like I already knew what to do. So when I started having the urges to have sex, I was already on game about what to do. Yeah. So that's how that went.
Well, how early was it when you had a sexual experience with a man that you actually...
That I actually wanted? I was like in the 8th grade, and this boy was trying to talk to me. I guess he could tell. He was very flamboyant, but I guess he could tell that I was gay or whatever. And in the bathroom after school, we just went at it and did whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. It wasn't that bad. But I cried.
So y'all did like everything?
Not everything. I didn't do anal to him.
It was just like...
It was like oral and kissing and rubbing each other and touching each other.
Hey,
stuff like that.
y'all.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's how that went. And then once I felt bad, like I cried afterwards, but then when I got myself together, I was like, it wasn't that bad, you liked it. Yeah. And it was actually, I had control over doing something for once.
Right.
So I really, really liked it, and I started going crazy. I really just started going crazy with the sexual escapades. Because it's like, I can control it now. Yeah. And it gave me the power back that somebody took from me.
Right.
So.
That makes sense.
Okay. Would you ever date another trans person?
Yeah, I would. I've done sexual activities for other trans. I'm just very freaky, so I do a little...
Oh, that's why you said you cute.
That's why sometimes I'm cute, because it just... If the situation presents itself and I'm in the mood, you're in the mood, it is what it is. I don't know if I can like actually be with one, but sexual activities or do a little cuddle laid up, I can do that. That's fine with me.
So what's your type? Like, what do you like?
I like gay boys.
Okay.
I really do like gay boys due to the fact that I like them being comfortable. Okay. And I'm very controlling, and I like to be on top of everything. Okay. When I'm feeling very feminine sometimes, I like masculine, particular straight guys. But as far as me want to be with long terms, I like gay boys. Okay. That's just my preference.
Have you ever dated a girl?
Okay. I have dated a girl, I had sex with a girl. It's just not my thing. I will do it again for the right price, but
not the right price.
No, it's not my thing.
Okay. That's different.
That's what the cute for.
That's what the cute is. I can't. I'm not gonna say I can't, but that's not something.
But you're not attracted to women?
I'm not, but then I am.
So the woman that you did have sex with, was she like feminine or was it like?
She's very feminine.
Okay.
She's very feminine. And like I've done stuff with girls. I've done stuff with girls and their husbands before. So I can do it, but it's not something I'll be like, oh, girl, I want to do it.
Right.
But if I'm put in a predicament or to turn up, I'm going to turn up. So it's just what the situation is. Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. So describe, how you went from just being gay to like trans.
I think I got caught with makeup.
What you pointing
Some
at?
of the bottom.
Yeah.
I think I got caught with makeup. And my mom was like, I thought she was going to be mad, but she was like, no. She was like, take that off. If you're going to wear makeup, you're going to do it right. And she showed me how to do my own makeup. So once I started getting into makeup, and then we started doing, me and Cord, we started doing lipstick, getting the lipstick, then we started putting the wigs on. Then I finally felt comfortable. You know how when you feel, even when I used to go out and put on clothes, you know how you feel like you that bitch. I never felt like that. I never felt like that because it always was a portrayed of something else. Yeah, it's like something was missing. Yeah. So when the wigs and the makeup came and we started wearing bras and stuff like that, I finally felt like that bitch. That was my sister's security. Like, I got this. Or this makes me feel, even though I looked a fool, it still made me feel like, this is you.
Yeah.
This the best I ever felt. And then when I started getting attention from men, from saying that I'm pretty, I did just, not saying that it matters, but they just gave me the okay that I needed. Yeah. So I think that's when I went from that. But I started actually, I've been dressing up for a long time. And we call it cross-dressing. Because it's not really transitioning because you haven't took the steps to become a woman. It's just dressing like a girl.
Right.
So it's the difference between cross-dressing and transitioning. So that's why we see blaming on Quay and them and people saying they're trans, they're not trans. Right. They just cross-dressing. They just dress like a girl.
It'd be straight men that, cross-dress.
Cross-dress to be funny. Yeah. So that's why I get offended when people say cross-dressers are trans because no, you're not a transgender woman. You haven't took the steps. You don't identify as a woman. Right. You have did nothing for your transition, so how can you call yourself a transition woman? I mean, a transgender woman. So I was cross-dressing for a long, long time, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Because it is a big step to change everything and to become something else. It's just like when you transition, you go through puberty again. Right. So imagine me going through puberty as an adult. So I went through puberty again. So I've been transitioning for like 3 years. Officially, like on hormones, the surgeries, and going through the process. So it's been like 3 years I've been actually transitioning. Before that, I was a cross-dresser.
Okay. So, do you mind like talking about like the surgeries that you had? Okay.
I paid for it. I don't care.
Let us know.
I had my boobs done 4 times.
Okay.
Due to some minor issues and different things like that. Some situations that happened. I had my hips and my ass done before. Twice.
Where you go?
Right here. I want to go back. So stupid. I want to go back. What I had my teeth done. That's pretty much it. Then eventually I want my face done. I do want to get a vagina.
Okay. So, how long you think that's going to take?
I'm getting myself to 30. Due to the fact that... Yeah, because I... like I said, I had got my boobs done and I got my body done within a 2 weeks time. So when it was one day... I took my clothes off. You know how you get out the shower and just look in the mirror? I freaked out and was crying so bad because it was like I wasn't used to my body and I did everything so fast. Yeah. I went from being straight up and down. And if you don't know boys, if y'all seen boys naked, they have boy dents. Right. And boys straight up and down, you have dents. I went from having titties to hips. And also it's titties, hips, then a penis. So my body was looking like, what the fuck? Like, can I cuss? Yeah. It was like, what the fuck? I know that sounds crazy because even though this is something I've been wanting forever, I've been wanting hips, I've been wanting titties, it still looked foreign to me. So I knew that this time that I was going to space out my surgery so I can give myself a mental way to adjust to everything first before I just hop up and do something. Right. So that's why it's taking me so long to get the vagina because once I get it, I can't go back. Just like these titties, I can't it's a difference from waking up in the morning and seeing a flat chest and some titties on your chest.
Right.
And how to put on your bras. I had to learn how to titty sweats and put on my titties.
Gotta lift them just
Do different stuff that I had to learn at 25.
Yeah.
Whether y'all had to learn at 12 and 13, so it's different for me. Yeah. So that's why my surgeries is like spaced out, because this time I want to allow myself to go through the mental process to get used to things.
So I guess kind of hitting on the mental part of it, like how do you keep yourself like positive, like how you keep yourself up, like when you have those moments, like you said, you looking in the mirror like, damn, I'm changing.
Yeah.
Like how do you keep your spirits up?
My family really pours a lot into me, and that's when I'm very thankful. Like my family pours so much love and everything. So when I'm not feeling myself, I know my grandma is gonna call, my mom gonna call me or something to say something positive, and if not, it's gonna be social media gives me a lot of validation. I know that might sound crazy because people like don't let social media, but if you feeling bad and I get on there and I post a picture and I might not really like it and it go to 1,000 likes, it's like, okay, Dakota, you really being too hard on yourself, or you know what I'm saying? Right. But like I said, it all starts off with my family. I have a great foundation. Yeah. So even if the world is so ugly to me, I always got a place at home to where my family is going to treat me like a normal human being. That makes sense. So I have a great foundation. So even like I said, even if it get rocky outside of there, I can still come to somewhere where it's solid ground.
That's good.
So that's how I be able to balance my mental. Because if I didn't have that, I don't really know how I would be able to balance the two.
That's good.
Right. So going back to you talking about transitioning, I don't know if you watch Pose or not.
Pose.
Okay, so you already know, and we talked about it like here and there, but I can't remember the character name, but you know the black lady who was
Electra.
Electra. Okay, so Electra she wanted to get the sex change to get a vagina, but the guy that she was dating
didn't want her to
didn't want her to get rid of her penis. And so how you feel about that? Like
I'm going through a situation similar. I have a boyfriend. He we're verse me. Top and bottom or whatever. So he is kind of in like he don't want me to, but if that's what I want to do, so I'm going through something similar. So I really don't know if I want to do that on the strength of my relationship, and I really don't, like I said, I still don't know if I want to do it for myself on a mental standpoint. So I can say I'm going through the same situation because he has his ifs and buts about it, and this is somebody I want to spend the rest of my life with. So that is a decision that I have to make for the both of us.
Now I was gonna ask, how does it work? Because you said you like gay boys, but if you don't have a penis anymore,
exactly, and my boyfriend identifies as gay,
right?
So and he likes penis, and I don't mind using mine, but I do want a vagina. Like in my heart, I just would want to see myself with a vagina, but in my mind, I don't know. But that's why I haven't made the decision until my mind and my heart match. Then I'll make the decision. That's why I gave myself to 30.
You can't do it and then go back.
Right.
It's it because it's cut out this dead issue. Yeah. And
I know it's super expensive, the whole transitioning process, right?
Like I said, I had my boobs done 4 times. If we calculate how much money, I think I just spent like $10,000 on titties.
I used to want some titties.
About 10.
Just for a titty. Lord.
Just for a titty.
A titty.
My body, I'm like at 2,500.
Did you get your work done in Memphis or you like travel outside?
The first 3 was in Miami. The last boob job was in Memphis. And I got my body done in Nashville.
Okay.
What you get? I mean, you said you got hips and stuff.
Hips and butt.
I need some lipo. Shit. I do. So do you feel like people judge you or have discriminated against you? Like in public?
I really don't have those issues. And I'm not going to play victim besides my last incident, but that wasn't even in public. I don't have those issues due to the fact that people be already fans of me and everybody already know me, so it's kind of like I don't have those issues where people yell out "that's a punk" or "that's a trainer" because everybody knows DakotaEpic. So by me being so known is a curse and a blessing, but a blessing far as I don't get, because it's like if you say that out loud, people gonna be looking at you like, bitch, we already know who this is, so you just being extra. So if it was another girl, like I say, walking down the street, you don't know her, so the people saying, this the nigga, this the da-da-da, it'll be funny to them, but it's not funny because everybody already know me. So you really can't bust nothing out because it's already out there like that. So I really don't have that. The only time I would I had an issue was trying to go to the girls' bathroom one time, and I had got fired over it. That was it. But I made sure that I never put myself in a situation. They made me go work for myself, like you said you wanted to do, because nobody would ever have the power to tell me what bathroom I can go into or not going to.
So what do you do about the bathroom situations, like in restaurants?
I'm allowed to go to the girls' bathroom now because you really can't get me that I'm gonna do until I open my mouth. Yeah. The only thing I think that's clocking around me is my voice. Mm-hmm. No, when we working at the warehouse, the mall, they don't care. Because it's private bathrooms in the back. All the boys and the girls use the same bathroom. I really don't have those issues. And when you look at me, you see a woman, so...
Right. Yeah.
And I don't really have those issues.
That's good.
What words are offensive to transgender?
Tranny. Okay. I don't like being called a tranny. I don't like being called a punk. I don't like to be classified as gay because I'm not gay. Mm-hmm. Gay is two males. I'm not a male. A male liking a male. I don't like that. Like I said, tranny. It's not a deal breaker for me, but I don't like somebody to say that, or I don't like. He is the biggest thing. Mm-hmm. Pronouns are very important to me. Right. It really irks my nerves and will change my whole everything about a person if they call me he. Mm-hmm. Because that's not what you see. Yeah. That's not what I'm giving you. So don't call me that. Right. And I know it. And I can see if you mistakenly say that, or my family members say that because they've been knowing me for so long, and they're still getting used to that. Mm-hmm. But if I don't know you and I'm giving you one, I know you saying it to be malicious. I haven't done anything to you, so don't do anything to me. Yeah. So.
Last week, we had a lesbian, and she's a stud, and she was talking to us about how, like, sometimes when she go through the drive-thru and stuff, people may think that she a man from the way her voice sounds. Mm-hmm. And so we talked to her a little bit about that, which, I mean, I guess she was saying, like, she didn't really get offended because she know that her voice is...
That's what I'm saying.
But if you're looking at me and
now if you're talking to me and you slip up and say he, I know my voice is a little... clocky, that's what we call clock. So I don't get offended because I know that's what you hear. You're only going to respond to what you hear. And that's the mind. The mind responds to what you hear. Right. Even though you're looking at me, your mind's going to respond to what you hear. Yeah. So that's why it's important that I continue to work on my voice and continue to do these type of things in my transition. I'm not fully done transitioning. That's why I want to work on my voice. So also I might get my voice box tightened because that's the insecurity that I have because I know for a fact that my voice gives you, there might be a dude, there might be a girl, she pretty, but she sound like...
Some women have like more deeper voices. But
yeah, so sometimes
I like when women have a little
raspy.
Yeah, sometimes it is not an issue,
I
but
can't stand no high pitch.
But that's
can't stand.
But some people have them fake voices, them white girl voices.
Oh yeah,
that's
real.
So yeah, that's the
yeah. So it's like when it's like blatant, you trying to disrespect.
Yeah, you're trying to be disrespectful, but if you like. Say it and apologize, and I know it wasn't intentional. Right. That's cool because you're human, and certain things are new to you, and it's kind of crazy because I know for a fact you looking at me like, this girl pretty, but why she sound? So is your mind gonna be, especially if you're not used to it? I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah.
Like I was telling them, it's an adjustment, like as family, to use the right pronouns and stuff. So.
Even like, how did your family do with calling you Dakota?
We still working on it.
I be like,
still working on calling me Bunka Boom. That's what we call my old name. Dakota. The girls are on it. The girls in my family, they are on it. Yeah. The older women, they.
You know how the old generation is.
So, but like I told them, I just gave them the pass. Y'all can call me Bunka Boo in private, but don't say that if we in public. Like,
Bunka Boo!
You know what name. Don't say that in public. Say Dakota. But if we at a family function, I know this might sound bad, but I really don't care.
Right.
It's like the longest, I kind of feel like I'm blessed halfway. I'm just going to take what I can get. I'm able to go to family functions and feel welcome, loved, hugged.
Because a lot of people
don't have that. Don't have that. So if my one odd is them getting my name right, I'll take that. Yeah, that's just me. And I know some girls like, well, they need to call you the right thing. Baby, look, it could be way worse. Right. So I'm just gonna steal what I can get, and we're gonna work on it. Not saying we at the end, but we're gonna continue to work on it. And I'm willing to work on it with them. Like even they say Bunka Boom, because I don't even like using my real name. I say even when they say that, it kind of makes me feel away, but it goes away so fast to be like, It takes me a minute because I be like, but yeah, you call me.
So. Is it something that you associating with that name? your old name that makes
that
you like feel some
name
type
is
of way?
hurt and pain, and it's so much that come with it. It's kind of like when I became Dakota, I just shedded all that.
Yeah.
Not saying Dakota, she got her own demons and her own skeletons she
Right.
created for herself. But that old name, baby, that has so much hurt and pain that it's just when you say that name, it brings me back to that person that I was, that I didn't want to be. And I've done things that I didn't want to do on the strength of trying to become Dakota.
Right.
So I just don't like being associated with that name. And that name is a male name. And I don't identify with being a man at all.
Right.
The only thing I identify with being a man is when I use my private part. That's a male thing. I think that's the only thing that still attach me to being male. Other than that, I don't identify with anything male whatsoever.
Right. How did you choose Dakota? How you choose your name?
Okay, so I want to stick with the D name.
Uh-huh.
So I kind of felt like my mama, I chose options, and I feel like it was only right that my mama named me the first time. She should name me again. So I sent her a list and said, hey, whatever you want to go with, we're going to go with.
What was on the list?
Deanna, which is my middle name. Dinah, which is my auntie name is Dinah. It was, I don't even remember. Dylan. It was a whole lot of things. It just was D names, and she chose Dakota. And that was already in my top 3, so I said, when we're going to go with it. So we went with Dakota, Deanna, Daugherty. So that's how that went.
Okay. We're going to talk about, you do drag shows.
I do drag shows.
Talk about that.
Doing drag shows is just an expression of being whoever you want to be, doing whatever you want to do. Also, y'all can catch me each and every Sunday at Club Lux. I'm Mariah. Making an impact. With showtime starts at 12:30. It's just to be able to express yourself. Even though I kind of was scared because I don't want nobody to look at me as a drag queen, because people be putting drag queens and transgender in the same category. We're totally different, because drag queens, they take the stuff off and look like him when they go home. So that's just how it goes. And as for me, being a female entertainer, when I take the stuff off, I still get all this.
Right.
Yeah.
I had when people, there was another thing I was like, I really want to do. I just like drag and I like being extra.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to do it, but I didn't want people to cross the two and start calling me a drag queen and forget that I'm a transgender woman. But I kind of feel like I made that clear that I was a transgender woman, so I haven't had that issue. So I love drag. It's just something that it takes my mind away from my real life. So every Sunday, like Sunday, we be ripping and running and getting ready for the show for tonight. So no matter what's going on in my personal life, I'm having nigga problems, financial, whatever's going on, I know Sunday is dedicated to show that night. So it's like a gateway for me to get away from my real life.
Is it just for fun, or is it like a job for you?
It's a job for me
due
to the fact of I invested with my friends each and every Sunday. So that is an investment that we made to make money back. Also, it's a job due to the fact that you get paid, and you can win pageants. The pageants are grand prizes, and they pay booking fee. So if I win, I'm doing a pageant July 28th. If I win this pageant, you would have to pay me to get on your stage, because I have to pay me a booking fee, because now I'm a crown holder.
Right.
So it's like a job. So it's a real good investment, and you do make good money from it. I can say it has paid some bills for me.
Okay.
So with your drag, I know you also design clothes, correct? So do you make your own clothes, or are you like
it depends on the day.
Okay.
Most likely we make. Me and him, we tag team.
Plug your company.
DakotaEpic. DakotaEpic clothing. I pretty much make everything, but if I'm feeling a little lazy, or if I see like a boutique or a store has something that I could just grab real quick, I'll do that just to save time. Because by me sewing so much for people, when they come to me, I really don't be wanting to sew. So that's just how they go. So pretty much everything is made for me.
Okay. Do you feel like it's important to disclose that you're trans? Like if you meet somebody that...
No, it's nobody's business. I'm a woman first. The trans come after.
Yeah.
I'm a woman first. Being a woman, I feel like, doesn't mean you have a vagina. I'm a hard worker. I take care of myself. I'm well educated. I take care of my family. I know how to conduct myself. I'm responsible. Everything that I feel like a woman should be, I possess those things. So when you speak of a woman and you tell me your definition of a woman, I bet you I'm going to meet all the criteria, if just not half of it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm looked at. I want to be looked at, and I introduce myself as a woman first. That's one thing you can't take away from me. And if you get to know me more, then I would, say that I'm trans, or if I'm trans, but I would like to be looked at as a woman first.
Right.
The trans is just a title. That's not Dakota.
Yeah.
because I was listening to another podcast and they were talking about, it was a trans man on there. And they was talking about, like, if you go on a first date with somebody and they don't disclose that, like,
I see dating. So dating and getting to know, like, of course I don't know y'all, but getting to know y'all. I mean, meeting y'all, I won't be. Hey, I'm Dakota. I'm trans.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you not? Because I don't want you to say. I want to say, hey, I met this cool girl named Dakota. It don't matter if I'm trans or not.
Right.
When it comes to guys, I tell. Due to the simple fact of I just like to be safe and letting the person know what they're getting themselves into. Because when you don't tell, you're taking the power away from somebody.
Yeah.
About me being a rape victim, I would never want to take the power away from somebody or having the option to like what they like or be what they want to be with.
Right.
Because I feel like if I trick a man, I took the power away from him. And that's me doing something to somebody what somebody did to me. So I never put myself in those situations. I like to give people the options. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to go. They're going to go. You might get a no, but that one no to 100 yeses, it's not that bad.
So you saying you let them know, like, before y'all, like, say you meet on social media, like, you gonna let them know before we even meet up in person? Okay. Yeah, that's true.
So we're not gonna say social media.
What if you, like, out of
a
town
gas
somewhere
station.
and
That's what I'm saying.
nobody
Like
knows,
at a
like,
gas station or like at a grocery store. I really don't say it in public because I don't want to cause. Because some guys are so fucking immature.
Yeah.
I really don't say it in public. So if they get my number, I text and be like, "Hey, just FYI, I'm TS. I'm trans." They be like, "Oh, okay, I didn't know. I'm good, love. I don't worry about it." It's cool. Fine.
Yeah.
They be like, "Okay, I already knew." You might get some say, "I already knew," because they like what they like, so you know what you like, you know.
Right.
Or people like, "Okay, that's cool," you know. You might get a guy that actually I ain't never tried it, but you know, they look at you as a woman, so they don't care.
What's up?
They like, "What's up?" So, I just like to give that power. I don't like to take away nobody's power because you never know the situation. Because I know for a fact my brothers and ain't going for that, and I know guys that you play with them like that, it's over for you. And I don't want to put myself in this situation. So if I could just go and tell, and if they say no, that's fine. I mean, everybody been turned down before. It's not that bad. I don't get when people do that. But I know a lot of girls that don't disclose anything until it becomes sexual. And I feel like you're still wrong because you're leading someone on, especially if you have a penis. You're leading someone on, and I'm not in the game to lead nobody on, and I don't like to be played. I'm not going to play with nobody because what if that person falls for you? That's not fair. And then you say, "Hey, I'm trans," and you done broke somebody's heart. You want nobody to do that to you.
Right.
We don't want niggas lie, but we don't want niggas lying to us. So why would I want to lie to a nigga? Because all niggas, I feel like all niggas are not the same. So what if you get an actually good dude and he fell for you, but he didn't know what was going on and he the sensitive type and you broke his heart because he just not into stuff like that, but you should have been upfront. Just like we want a guy to be upfront with us, I feel like we should do the same.
Right. I say, and it also gives him the option. So even if like he's like, well, let me get used to it, and then it could
just give him the option. That way, it when you tell, you run into less problems. You run into less problems. Just like a guy should tell you that he has a child off the bat, or I feel like a guy should tell you, I just got out of a relationship. Right. I feel like those things should be discussed before you go do anything. Them just some things that I feel like should be laid out on the table to give you the option of what I can deal with and what I cannot deal with.
Yeah. Right. Let somebody choose what they want to get.
Get themselves into. It's not fair for you to take the power away from somebody, especially when it comes to love and dating. That's a very strong thing because love and things can make you do some crazy things. Right. And people always say, well, that person not like that. They didn't act off who they was. They acted off what they feelings were. In the moment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Because I know a lot of people that has done some crazy things that I've known forever, and I can truly say they're not like that. But when you play with somebody's feelings,
you act up, you don't even recognize yourself.
Yes, everything changed.
I don't get an out of body moment.
Yes,
you're looking at yourself.
Don't play with people's feelings or people's heart. That's just something that I wouldn't want to do, and I know that some guys are just not into trans, so I'm not going to put that on them, and nobody's going to hurt me because I did something like that. I got to come out this world. I got to come out this world one way, but y'all ain't taking a dollar like that. I can't do that.
Once that transition is complete, do you still feel like that's something that you want to disclose to someone if you end up dating somebody new?
I have my doubts about that. I kind of go back and forth. Like I said, that all throw back in the vagina box that I kind of play with sometimes to put back up. I don't know. I don't know. Cause like another thing I want a vagina like to go on, I want children, but I don't want to have this conversation with my children, so I feel like it'll be easier if I have a vagina. Because what if my child walk in on me?
Then they're gonna be like, yeah.
But then again, children are only used to their norm. Their norm. They're not gonna. They gonna know this is my mama, this is my daddy.
Right.
So no matter
Period.
what, or then my children might be able to go to school and say, well, hey, my mom's trans, and they could teach other kids about other stuff. But then I don't want them to be too different. But
the world is so different now. Like it's so
changing.
many kids, born, through surrogate and all kind of stuff.
They
So
had gay parents.
Yeah.
Like kids just need
happy
people around them. Like,
but even though that's cool, but I still have that in my head that this my baby. What am I putting on my baby before my baby even have a chance to put something on themselves?
Yeah.
Your first title is who your parents are. This such and such child. This such and such child. Because you're a child, you haven't made a name for yourself.
Right.
So the first thing is, they mama such and such and such. So I'm trying to make sure that I want to put that jacket on my baby back. And how do I want to put that on my baby? So even though this world is still evolving, but it's still my child, and I feel like it's my job as a parent is to shield and protect them as much as I can.
Right.
So that's another thing that I'm going to have to work out and figure out. And like I talk to other trans girls that's our parents, they say you don't know till you have your baby. They can't give you a for sure answer because you really don't know until you have that talk and explain to them. And also, I don't want my family to be like, when my baby see me as a full-blown woman, don't know what's going on. My family say something, and then they take away the power from me having a conversation with my child. It's a lot that comes with it.
So, even like with old pictures and stuff.
Exactly. I'm going to have to explain that.
Right.
Like, let me see your baby picture.
Right. I just have to say, Mama had no hair.
Hold your ball. I keep it too long.
All of them got birthday in the house first. So.
We got some.
Yes.
Okay. Do you feel like lesbians are more accepted than gay men and trans?
Yes, I always say that lesbians have it very easy. I don't know why. I know they have it hard with their families, but far in public, they really don't.
Like society accepts
that. And then also, girls be experimenting. It's so many girls that just don't do whatever they want to do and have a dude. So being with girls is kind of like the norm now.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, I did something with a girl before. That's normal. But if a guy say a guy did something with a guy before and want to go back with a girl, this gonna be breaking news.
It don't take but one time for a guy to do something with a guy. He's gay.
He's gay. He's automatically gay, which is not the case. I don't believe in it. I believe in bisexual when it comes to guys, just not when it comes to girls. And people don't. People believe, girls can be bisexual, but guys
can be. They got that one sexual experience with a man.
Even if he didn't like it. Even if he like, I never even done I want to ever do again. It's like he's still considered gay.
Gay, yeah. So, I do feel like girls have it very easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all got anything else?
I guess you talk about, like, we made all of it about trans, but I guess you can tell people more about, like, the things that you do. I know you do, like, a lot of empowerment events.
I am the owner and CEO of The Power of Her and She. The title comes from what we, discuss of pronouns, the power of pronouns. It is a brunch that I put on every year for girls like me and also cis women to come and learn more about transgender people. And the moms can come, the aunt, the grandmoms, whatever can come and learn more and learn that, hey, we go through the similar things. It's pretty much all the same. The only thing different is we have different body parts.
Right.
The reason I threw the brunch was because, as y'all can see, brunches are so popular now.
Right.
Empowerment movement, and everybody is woman to woman nowadays. Me and my friends went to a brunch, and everybody was looking at us like we was the panelist, the speaker, and we was nothing. And it was like they were so focused, and I heard the whispers, and I heard this, and they just kept looking. Every time I look up, it's for like a bitch is in my face. And I couldn't even get what I went there for. And it was a little disappointment for me because I want to be empowered. I want to discuss my womanhood issues, and I wanted to listen to other women's stories, without being looked at as a freak, not even a freak, but like a main attraction or some shit. Yeah. So what I said was, I came with Will. I was like, girl, I feel like we should do our own brunch. That way girls can feel comfortable, and we can bring girls out, and we can talk about issues that we go through.
Right.
Because a lot of issues, like I said, we share same issues, but then again, we don't. Like, I would never understand having a period or being able to push a baby out That's just something that I would never be able to understand. And y'all would never be able to understand getting your private part cut off and changing your whole body.
Right.
So it's some things that we just will not connect on, but it's a lot of things we will. Yeah. So I feel like that was a way for me to have my own empowerment movement. And that's how I came up with the Power of Her and She. And I always have it in June for Pride to give girls like me a chance to empower each other, and also for cis women to come out that support trans movements. They're able to come and hear different stories, and a lot of my friends came and was like, they questioned, or they only knew me. They didn't know other trans girls, and everybody's. Even though I'm very lucky and I'm very blessed, everybody is not as blessed as me, and I don't take it for granted. Everybody's not as polished as me because this past brunch, I had a few friends that came from out of town. They was like, I expected them to be a little more polished, or I expected them to be like you. Everybody's not fortunate as me. They're not able to get the surgeries or look like this, and the hair and the nails and the.
But they still
identify as a woman, but they just can't afford or have the advantages I have due to the fact of my background. So that kind of hurt me when she said that, but then I had to look at it in a way of like, that's the point you throw the brunch girl.
Right.
To show people
that you don't have to have it all together.
They don't have to have it all together, and it's different kind of girls. That was the point. Because at first, she kind of, I looked at her like, bitch, no, you're not finna do that. But then I get where she came from. She was saying that I learned more because all I know is Dakota.
Right.
And Dakota is one of us. She's polished. She's this, she's that. And then when she's seeing that everybody's story is way worse than mine, their situation is worse. And some girls are in shelters. Some girls don't have family. Some girls are streetwalkers. Some girls are just have it hard. And when she seen it, it opened her eyes up. So, like I said, it's not only for trans women; it's for cis women. Last year, my aunt and grandmother came, and I know a lot of girls brought their mothers to give them an insight of, Mom, I'm not by myself. It's other girls like me. They got same situations. They got different situations. Yeah. It's a chance for other women, to hear what trans women go through.
Yeah. And that's good though. I feel like that's needed.
It is.
Especially like, I'm not even just for the older generations, but like even still, it's like some people now, they don't understand it, or like they don't accept it or whatever. But it's just like, just giving people a chance to put it out there so you can at least come, like, know what somebody is.
And form your own opinion off of what you see.
And not just like a stereotype of what is put out.
Yeah, because the stereotype is, when you hear the stereotype and you see me, it throws you off. Like, it throws her off. Because, like I said, she's used to me. I'm able to do the things that all my other friends do, and I'm able to go to places and wear the same things, and we get our hair done. I'm able to do these things. So when she saw, like I said, other girls, they're not so polished and not so... It threw her for a loop, because it's different kind of things that you just don't know. And those girls do fit the stereotype, and there's no shade to nobody. They do fit the streetwalkers and the rough and the wig, the synthetic wigs, and the you can tell this a man, and they just got these short clothes on, and they look like that. And there's no shade to nobody, but the stereotype, when you think of a tranny, you think of
that's what they put on.
That's what they look like. So she finally seen the stereotype about her only knowing me. When you say transgender woman, she goes up for me because she like, no, my friend is not like that. Yeah. My friend doesn't do that. So when she finally seen it, she was like, oh, okay. Yeah. So, like I said, it's different. It are girls that fit the stereotype.
True.
I'm just not one of them, which is a blessing. Like I said, I don't take it for granted, because situations can change within an hour. But yeah, that's how that goes. So that's why the brunch is very important. It gives girls from all walks of life that's trans to come together and just support each other.
Yeah.
So what do you have coming up next? Anything?
Ooh, what's next?
Any events coming up?
Next is my I do a girl talk. I call it the Waiting to Exhale party. I think I'm gonna do that next, and also the Don't Touch My Child panel. I think I'm gonna do that too at the Haven. The Don't Touch My Child, of course, is self-explanatory about from children that's been raped and molested. I just feel like we should open up that conversation so people can talk, because I know for a while I held that in, that caused so much anger, and once I talked about it, I feel like it was just some just went like so I feel like if I could do that for somebody else and they could just talk about it, and then when people see me, they think I have it all together, so then when I tell them like, hey, I went through this, it kind of like, oh, she did this and she went through this, so okay, I can feel you know, some type of normal, or feel like I can do it too, or she made it out this situation. So I think the next thing is either going to be those two. I'm juggling with those two of the Waiting to Exhale party. The Waiting to Exhale party be like the movie where we sit around and talk about, hey, this nigga did me like this, this nigga like this. And we all just talk about relationship issues and as women. And it's open to everybody. The Waiting to Exhale party, if I can explain, it was like a girl was explaining that a guy had a baby on her. So I came back and told her that a guy had a baby on me. But the difference was I couldn't give him what the next girl can give him. But I can tell you that I've been through the same thing. Yeah. And there was another girl saying, well, I've been dating this guy for years and we've been a secret. I'm trans, and most straight guys that I have dated, I have been a secret. There we go. We got something to share. Yeah. Even though it's not the exact same situation, but the root of the problem is the same. Yeah. So the Waiting to Exhale party is just explaining. We're talking about niggas and what they do and how they dog. No matter what type of woman you is, the nigga gonna dog you out. And we all share the same story when it come to niggas. And then some situations when it come to bitches. Bitches do dog bitches out too. Right. So whatever your situation or your preference is, we all just talking about getting our feelings hurt. Yeah. So that's the Waiting to Exhale party. So whichever one I'm throwing up, it'll be one of those.
Your boutique, is it a storefront? It's online. Okay, so what's the website?
DakotaEpic.com. Okay. My name, my goal really is, this is my goal, to have a store in every mall in America with Dakota Epic, just like Forever 21 or Fashion Nova. That's really my goal. So I got a lot of work to do. Yeah. So like I'm starting off, I just started off, we launched 2 months ago. It's been pretty good. I started off right after prom season, which I did because it was just so much of prom season and trying to run into another business drove me crazy. But we're gonna relaunch in July. Okay. New shipment, new everything, new website. We're gonna relaunch Dakota Epic in July.
What sizes do you cater to?
I try to cater to all sizes. But when it comes to pricing, you have to go from small to large. When it comes to pricing, especially starting off a business and from a financial standpoint, I have to start from small to large. So I don't want people to think that I don't do plus size. Plus size just costs more when it comes to inventory. And I do have to have a budget. I'm not rich, so I do have to have a budget and financial withstanding of ordering all this stuff. But one thing I have learned, the one extra large I did get sold out the fastest, and my large and medium sold out. I still have smalls.
Yeah, the smalls.
I still have smalls. So, and this is my second shipment. So we sold out the largest first. Second shipment, I got the largest one first. The large and medium one first. So now I see that, hey, I'm going to cater to more, but it's just financial reasons. So,
well, you expand to that.
Yeah, eventually when the money gets to rolling in, that's why we say I don't want people like, why you don't do plus size? It's just so much expensive to do that. So once the money gets to rolling in, because I don't take, even though I own several businesses, I keep the money in each one. Right. Like I keep an account for each one. I try not to put, so if this one running slow, I'm going to slow down on it. That way I can keep a financial balance. So like I said, once the money gets to rolling in on the boutique side, I can expand into plus size and kids and all type of stuff.
Who taught you about finances, or like what made you want to be an entrepreneur?
Half of my family works for us. Don't nobody really got a job.
Okay, so it's just not what you're saying.
Nobody has. Who has a job?
Your mama?
My mama. The rest of my family is self-employed. So I've been doing self-employed since we was kids. That's all I know for to work for yourself, work at your house, to do whatever. I've never seen none of my family members really clocking a job. Both of my grandparents are self-employed. All my uncles are self-employed. Nobody, except my mom. So this something I know not to work for. And then also, I don't like giving nobody control over my life. My life is already difficult. I'm black first, and I'm also trans. Well, I'm black, a woman, and I'm also a trans woman. So I have a lot of ills against me. So discrimination is at an all-time high for a bitch like me. So I really don't like giving people the power to make me feel any type of way. That's one reason I work for myself. I like to count my own money. I like to be in control of what time I do this and do that. And like I said, that's all I know is people working for themselves. I never really seen nobody get a job. And my family members have been pretty good so far that I've noticed.
That's why I'm waiting on my entrepreneurial gene to kick in, because I can't do this working shit no more.
Well, you just have to be dedicated and stick with it.
And it's hard work because it's no boss.
Yeah.
It's no set time,
Right.
and it's no guaranteed check. Now, I always tell people, I don't get paid on Friday. I have to work 24 hours to make sure that my money is the same as a person that get paid each and every Friday or every 2
Right.
weeks or bi-weekly or whatever. I don't have a guaranteed check, so if I don't hustle or do what I'm supposed to do, there's no
money.
income coming in.
All right.
And ain't no rules and no guidelines for me to follow
Yeah.
to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I gotta have very self-discipline. So that's one thing I can give advice to somebody who want to start a business. You gotta be hard on yourself.
You gotta be hard
You have
on
to be
yourself.
hard on yourself,
You
and it
gotta
takes a
have
Listen
lot.
to your family
Okay.
now.
It takes a lot of
Preach it to 'em.
sacrifice.
Yeah,
It takes a
preach
lot,
to 'em.
and you're gonna be down. Now, I don't think that people see the glitz of the glamour on your own business and be able to do stuff. You're gonna be down because it's been days where I didn't get not a lick of business, and if I don't get no business, how I'm gonna eat?
Right.
It ain't like I can work getting on my nerves. I'm having a bad week, but you know you still gonna.
Right.
You still getting paid.
My bad week is I'm not getting no money.
That's right.
Period.
Yeah.
Right.
So ways of having a bad week
Yeah.
is two different things. So you really have to. It's really a sacrifice. A lot of times I can't go out. I can't do this. Like for instance, prom season. I can't go out. I can't do all the things that my friends can do. They have a regular job because I have to work.
Right.
I have to work. I have to get these orders out. I have to get this order. I get a call. For some reason, Kevin Sheridan always called me 2 days ahead and said I had to call her. I got a performance this day. I need 2 outfits. She love options. She don't want one thing. She love options. I have to make her options. That mean, just say it's a Friday night. She needs it by Sunday. I can't go out.
Right.
I can't do this. I have to. This is my business for one. It's a celebrity, and I got to make this money. So, just like I said, self-discipline really has to be there because, oh, Lord.
Have you designed pieces for other celebrities?
I have so many opportunities that have presented themselves. Like, one time, I love Miracle Watts. Y'all know Miracle Watts? Her management team was like, Miracle, gotta have you. She loves you. She just wants something. I was in Atlanta, and she was in Memphis. Delicious has reached out to me. I was somewhere. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So it's been several situations. I've done stuff for Jessica Dime. But my biggest person is K. Michelle. I'm always working with her. So like I said, hopefully more to come soon.
Yeah.
But it seems like I've been presenting a lot of situations that just seem to fail, just to fall through. So.
Yeah.
But my main client is Kay. She is amazing. She's ready to take care of me.
Well, I'm sure it's gonna be more opportunities.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I know for a fact that opportunity opened doors for local bitches in Memphis that they didn't want to shop with me until they seen I started doing stuff for other people. So that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's okay. Still your coin coming in.
Yeah. But I
Whatever
sure-
Whatever way
I've been-
Whoever wants.
Yeah, I'm like, I've been doing this, but now you see me doing this for this person. Now you
Now
want to
you
do it. Can I be rolling my eyes, but I still do
Still
it.
gonna take your money at the
Yeah,
end of the day.
I still roll my eyes
Hand it
like,
over.
bitch.
Okay. Yeah. You have any other questions?
That's it.
Okay, we're gonna move on to Would You Rather. And so this Would You Rather is a little bit different because it's more like, y'all know, like on social media where they have like 4 different things and then it'd be like one gotta go. So our 4 things are sex, love, kids, and money. And one gotta go.
Fuck them kids.
Sex, love, kids, money.
Yeah.
Kids.
Love. You said love.
He done chimed in there.
But how you gonna have kids and not love them?
No, love.
But still, it's a component of
Oh,
love.
like
though.
relationship love.
Right,
But
right,
love
right.
is love. though.
Love
Love
is
a nigga though.
Okay, we put stipulations.
I really was talking about
Y'all didn't put
I
no
was saying with,
stipulations.
A person.
with another person. Like a romantic relationship.
Okay, love. I feel like I can be a single parent.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I feel like I can be a single parent.
You already got the kids. So that's that point.
Yeah.
I'm just saying kids gotta go. Kids gotta go. I don't know, I feel like I know, but I feel like I'd rather be in love with somebody and we can just live our life together and we never had kids and I wouldn't be fine with that, but I'd be more okay with it than
You would just
having
accept-
children and never being
You would just
in
accept the
love.
cards that you was dealt with.
Yeah. You said kids.
Yes.
You said love.
I'm saying
You
love.
said love. You said love. Okay.
Okay, 32.
Right.
But the sex ain't going nowhere. The money ain't going
All
nowhere.
right. Because sex, okay?
Or money.
Or
Okay, what else? Let me know what's past that, because it ain't happening.
That's
Really at the
sad.
same
That's
time.
sad. It's really sad. Okay. You wanna Rach, tell us some shit you can't get with this week?
Ooh.
You
I
a
feel like
fan.
I'm unprepared.
I can't get with
Because I feel
y'all.
like we just recorded.
We did just record,
And I don't
but
think
that's
I had
okay.
nothing last week either. Shit, I can't get with. Ooh. I ain't got nothing. Dakota, you got some shit you can't get with? It's just basically a segment where it's just like, you just get it off
Shit
your
you
chest.
annoyed
Like,
with,
shit you
irritated
annoyed
with.
with. Somebody did to piss you off.
Ooh.
Anything in the world.
Anybody in the world.
Shit, I just can't get with.
Mine gonna be basic, okay? These motherfucking flies. I'm so
That's
tired
all
of
around this
I
house.
swear to
No.
God, I'm so tired of
It is
flies right now. Like, they at the door, they trying to beat you in.
This
Sick
a
of flies.
mosquito still in my room.
Man, you been talking about the mosquito
Tear
for
me
3
up.
weeks.
I don't know.
I need you to kill it.
I don't do
Yeah.
bugs though.
I don't either.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our hearts and minds clear.
Mhm.
Did you want to say some shit you couldn't get with?
You got some shit you can't get with? I mean, you know, sometimes you just need to let it out and
Listen, everything is what it is.
right.
All right, y'all. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Lowkeygrown.
Instagram and Facebook at Lowkeygrownpodcast.
Any questions, suggestions, you can DM us or you can email us at lowkeygrownpodcast@gmail.com. Dakota, you want to plug in your
Be sure to shop at DakotaEpic.com. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and also Snapchat at DakotaEpic. Everything is DakotaEpic.
All right. Straight up and down.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace.